Hello and welcome back. I hope you're all well. I'm just at the storage getting the caravan ready for going away, and I'm sat here and talking to Angela, who's sat over there. She's not on this video. You are here, aren't you?
I'm here.
Yeah. And we're talking about things that we've bought over the years for the caravan and we don't actually use anymore because we don't need them anymore. And often when we start off caravanning, you go on social media and stuff like that and you see all these people buying these things and you actually think to yourself, oh, I need that. But when you start using it for a while, you actually think, you know what, I didn't need that. So things we've bought in the past because we thought we need them and we don't need them and we don't use them anymore. Or we've even got rid of them. Now the first one is the air awning. Now we bought that quite a few years ago. We had an Isabella awning and we got an air awning because we thought it would be easier. And it turned out that it wasn't easier because it weighed 35 kilograms. It was very heavy, very difficult to put on the awning rail. And also if you're on different pitches, if the front's higher than the back or the rear's lower than the back, the beams don't adjust because obviously they're not adjustable. So that's the first thing. You know, we had it for a few years, but then we realised, you know, it wasn't working too well, so we got rid of that. And that's something that we didn't use we used for a few years and then we got rid of it. The next thing that we got that we were kind of went into buying because other people said it was good was the Kadak. Now the Kadak is great. We've got a Carry Chef 2 and we had it for a few years and we got to the point where it was a cumbersome thing to carry around. It was awkward to put in the car. We couldn't put it in the van because it was too heavy. The plate was too heavy. And I actually did a video about getting rid of it. I'll put a link into it up here. So yeah, we got rid of the Kadak. We actually use that at home for our home barbecue. So that's another thing that we kind of, you know, we bought and actually we don't actually need. Windbreaks. Now you go on sites and you see these glorious windbreaks, air beam windbreaks and all this stuff and everything. And we bought some windbreaks. We bought them when we went to Beverley Park it's probably about 8 years ago, isn't it? Something like that. We haven't used them since. And they're just, in fact, they're in the back of the caravan and we could probably do with taking them out because we just take them just in case, but we've never used them since. So windbreaks, yeah, you know, they're great, but you see these people creating these castles around your caravan and you're thinking, hang on a minute, you're penning yourself in, you're making yourself away from the world. So yeah, those we don't use. Other things we don't use anymore, we bought a unit for the awning and it was one of these foldable units to put all our tins and stuff like that in it, and we don't use that anymore. So that's another thing that we've bought because we thought we used it, well, I thought we needed it and we don't need it.
I think, did when there was 4 people.
Yeah, when there was 4 of us, we did need it. But I think what's happened over time, because there's only me and Angela now, you realise actually you want to travel as light as you can, and we get rid of all these stuff that we don't need and we don't use anymore. So it's just about making the setup a lot easier than you know it was years ago. The easier the better for us. As soon as we can get set up and done, the better. So again, all these things that you see on the internet and people pushing, you don't need them. You just need a basic. So the only luxury that we have is we do always go fully serviced, and we've always done that, and we always will do that. Also, I've seen quite a lot other things that I nearly bought, and I thought, no. You know, you've looked at all these other things like the cart jockey wheel. That was a big thing years ago, and all these people bought this cart jockey wheel. I've not bought one, and it started to fall apart, and then a lot of people started complaining. Now we've got the standard jockey wheel on our caravan and we had it on our Bailey before, and I never had an issue with it at all, not a single problem with it at all. So again, it's not broke, so you know, don't try and fix it. The only thing I think with that is that we've got a motor mover on our caravan, but we very rarely use it, and I think since I've put it back on the Swift we've used it once because I always reverse on the pitch, so I'm quite competent at reversing. So yeah, that could be, you know, the reason why a lot of people use the motor mover, so they need the jockey wheel. But we've never, even when I did use the jockey wheel, we've never had an issue with it at all. Other things I've seen that you could well at the moment, really, has anybody seen those collapse waste and water hogs? Those foldable ones? If it's not broke, don't try and fix it. That must be the worst invention I've ever seen in my life. You can't use it on a fully serviced pitch because I don't think the fitting fits in. And I've seen a few people using them, and what an absolute mess they are. The Collapse have done some good products. You know, the waste pipes, that's the only one that we've got is the waste pipes, I think. And they're brilliant. Stick to what you know, making waste pipes Collapse, because those Waterhog and that Waste Master are absolutely ridiculous, not practical, and they're not for caravanning. So go back to the drawing board with that. Other things in the caravan that we don't use that are there in the caravan anyway, the oven and the hob in the caravan. We've never used it. We've never used the hob. We've never used the oven. For me, you could take that out and put more storage in there. And also, over the last few years, we've never used gas. I've got the small one, 3.9 kilogram gas bottle in the front of the caravan. I've had that for 2 years and I've still not finished it off. So that's another thing, because we never use gas. Now and again, I have boosted it when we've had showers in the van and Angela wanted to shower straight away, so we boosted it on gas. But for 2 years, I've still had that same gas bottle. So things that we've bought that have been very useful. We've got an air fryer now. We have a Ninja air fryer in the caravan, and that's absolutely fantastic. That does majority of our cooking. And we have one of those George Foreman grill outside. And I bought a little camping stove as well. We use that sometimes. So they're absolutely brilliant and lightweight and easy to use. The other thing we bought is the Avtex 104X internet router. Now, for us, a lot of people say that when they come on holiday to be on holiday and be away from everything, but we stream all our television through the internet, and obviously we've got emails and stuff like that we deal with, and sometimes I do uploads when we're away. So the internet, that 104 Avtex internet for us has been absolutely fantastic, a really good system. Other things that we've got that are useful when we're towing and when we're driving is a Halo View rear view camera. That's been absolutely brilliant. Yes, I do check my mirrors, but it's good to see what's behind you when you're travelling and when you're overtaking something. And also the tyre pile system that we have. That's an absolutely fantastic system. Just manages the caravan tyres when we're driving down the road. So there's a few things that we've kind of used over the years and we've got rid of. Some useful, some not so useful, and some that I think are a complete waste of time. I just thought I'd share some of those ideas with us. Don't be influenced by people like me on the internet telling you to buy things. If you don't want it, don't buy it. That's the top and bottom of it. You know, I do reviews for stuff that I want, and so if I want it, then I'll buy it, I'll have it. So yeah, don't be influenced by idiots like me. Right, I just thought I'd share that with you. Thanks for watching, you take care, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.